Hey folks, welcome back. Headed out for a few days paddling again. This time not only do I have Cooper with me, but I get to paddle with my little brother. We don't see each other a lot because he lives on the other side of the world, and it's been more than 20 years since we last paddled together. So this is going to be interesting. We've got a beautiful section of river to travel, a little bit of WhiteWater maybe, got some camp, good food. It's going to be a good time.
Going good? Come on.
Back paddle. Okay, drop. Keep your paddle in the water.
You're in the hit on it.
Right in the middle. That was pretty bad. Yeah, we're gonna go down the right edge. Straight ahead, brace, brace. Where you're going?
Oh. It's worthwhile. Oh, so just
Well, we just flipped the canoe over, and that big bang that we heard when we ran down that one ledge was the skid plate slamming into the rock and cracking. So there's a nice big chunk of the skid plate missing now, and we're gonna have to duct tape that back up to get the rest of the way down the river and home. And then we'll do a proper patch job once I get back home. A few onions out of my parents' garden, these potatoes from their garden. Potatoes are on. We've got corn on the cob. That looks fantastic. And these are buffalo steaks I picked up at a farmer's market the other day. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to pull the silks off these and then soak them in the river for a little while, and then we'll chuck them right in the fire when we're ready for them. First course is ready to go. Got a little smoked out here. How's it look?
Looks great. What can I say? Looks good. This one out here, everything tastes good though. But this looks particularly good. Okay, I'll take this one.
Alright, I'll get the butter. You crack it open and see what we got.
That looks like the right color.
Got fancy butter too. What did we say this was? Garlic and provincial herbs.
There it is.
Whatever the heck that means. There's butter. Alright, I'll take all these out of here. This one got a little crispy. That one looks alright.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get there.
Go. I'm gonna fix up the boat now while it's all dried out with the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape.
Haven't followed along with your CBC TV programming.
It is. It's not the prettiest job, but hopefully it holds it together for a couple more days. Should get us home, and we got a little bit left over just in case. Just hundreds of mussel shells there, but hundreds of them. Probably a mink or an otter sitting there at the water's edge eating those. Alright, we're in the tent. Any last words?
It's been a good day. Good weather, good food. And I think we got rid of all the bugs, almost.
Yeah, sounds like there's one or two in here still. Yeah, wait for the supermoon to come up. We'll see you tomorrow.
Since I was using up too much lighter fluid.
Alright. Mosquitoes all over your face. Sit. Boy. No. Absolutely gorgeous morning. Good breakfast. So hard to beat a day like today. Okay, we start going down this chute. You're gonna stay on a brace and then draw to your right.
Yeah.
Looks a lot steeper from here.
Yeah, it does.
Brace. Draw. That's enough. Okay, bud, we're gonna take a break. We just stopped at this campsite to stretch our legs and have a little swim, and we were just poking around. Found these old cans laying here. I've never heard of Carlton Club, but I'm guessing it's a beer or something. They're the old pop top cans, so who knows how old these things are. Pretty old. The island you see behind me, it's got that cross up on it marking the graves of 3 Jesuit priests that drowned here a few hundred years ago. And that cross marks the grave site that was marked for them. The French has so much history on it, used for centuries by First Nations here in Canada, and then became one of the main thoroughfares for trade by the voyageurs, and now it's us traveling along the same route. Up here.
It's called a pulse in Danish.
Called what?
It's called a pulse. Pulse.
What is it?
A sausage. Pulse. Remember, it has the fat in it like this. They call it a spy pulse. Anyway.
Found a spot. We got this cool little creek to listen to from our campsite. This is probably one of the nicest campsites I've ever seen on the French River. It's one of my favorites already. With the creek flowing down behind us. It's a big rock up here. It's out in the sunshine if you want to sit in the sun. This is a nice spot. And somebody else that was here left a big pile of firewood, which is always welcome at camp. Sure, no, I'll just eat right out of the pot. No point in dirtying another bowl. And there's dinner. Rice and sausage. Pretty good, eh?
It's good. Camp food.
We're poking around camp. We found this cool little trail. Leads off into the woods. So we decided to follow it and see where it goes. Follows the creek that is right beside our campsite. But heads back into the woods away from the main river. So let's go see what we find. So we came across this widening and it looks like it opens up and there's a lake up there. So we're gonna grab the canoe and our fishing rods. Go take a look. There's gotta be a trail here for a reason, right? So maybe it's the secret honey hole. It's a pretty cool little lake back here. I haven't caught a fish yet, but we're not really trying too hard either. But it's pretty neat. Very quiet after the busyness of the main river today. That's a good way to wake up. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good job. Good boy. Come on. Come on.
Take those panorama pictures on the top.
Got oatmeal with home freeze-dried strawberries and a little bit of maple syrup. And coffee. Wow, it's warm already. Holy cow. I think that's the remains of an alligator. Like a steam tug that could winch itself across land to haul the log booms they used to use to move logs down the river. I think that's what it is, I'm not sure. Come around the corner and who do we find? If it isn't old Rob Robinet. Joe, this is my brother Nathan. Oh, who's that? Coop. Hey, Wolf. Cooper, come on. Leave him alone. This is what we're trying for dinner tonight. We've got home freeze-dried chicken curry. So it's chicken, rice, spinach, onions, red and yellow peppers, and a bunch of spices. So just have to put some boiling water and then we'll rehydrate this. And it's either going to be really good or it's going to be terrible. We'll find out.
What's your verdict? What do you think it would be?
I think it's going to be amazing because it smells so good.
I'll go with terrible, just to have, you know, like the negative side.
Of course you will.
I think Wolf thinks it's
Wolf thinks it's delicious.
Hey, Wolfie. Wolfgang.
Your dog thinks it's fantastic.
He hasn't seen this yet, that's why.
Smell that. Barbecued the chicken first and then diced and shredded it.
Oh yeah?
Alright, dinner was delicious. Couldn't be happier with how that turned out. Now It's super hot. It's got time to go for a swim. Find a spot to jump in up here.
20?
So scary. Yeah, just to be slipped. The lower one was all right. Now we gotta go try the big one. Oh wow. No, not at all. That was a long way down, boy. It feels like a way longer drop than the other one. Oh, man. Oh. Okay.
I lost it.
Oh, really?
I broke right off.
Oh.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Damn it. Well, damn it.
You think you can swim down and find it?
I don't know, man. How deep do you think it is?
I have no idea. Oh, that sucks. Joe's camera neck snapped right off. We're gonna see if we can dive down. Oh, that really sucks for Joe. So he jumped in and the neck snapped on his mount here. And of course GoPros don't float very well. So dove in a bunch of times trying to look for it, but it's really in. That's the needle in the haystack for sure. That's too bad. Pick it up, bud. What was the we put in right here?
How do you get there from 69?
West, head down, Lost Cow Bend to... How many fish did you catch?
None. There's little rock bass to follow it up to. Sure, but nothing significant. Nothing significant.
Completely skunked.
Beautiful night though, isn't it?
Completely skunked on the fishing. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. You get some awesome sunsets at this site.
Yeah.
You can see off behind me here. Good morning. Another spectacular morning on the French River. It's hard to beat days like this.
This makes a little... No.
I don't think he likes you at all. We're on our way back to our takeout at the marina. We just noticed here I'm paddling past a campsite where I ran into a rattlesnake last year. Massasauga rattlers. are common to this area, even though they're an endangered snake, but had a pretty close encounter with one. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it in this one. A couple more kilometers or so to paddle in. But thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one.